McGraw-Hill Audio presents More Than a Pink Cadillac. Mary Kay Incorporated's 9 Leadership Keys to Success by Jim Underwood. Preface by Richard C. Bartlett, Vice Chairman, Mary Kay Incorporated. Read by Kimberly Schraf. Preface. For nearly 3 decades, my answer to the question, "How are you?" has never been anything but great. I must admit that as I close in on my 70th birthday, feeling physically great is not always possible. But when I answer that question with great, I'm referring not to my physical state, but to my emotional state. Everyone at Mary Kay Incorporated responds the same way to that question. Why? Because we all learned from Mary Kay Ash herself that there is no other acceptable answer. If you're ever in the vicinity of our world headquarters in Dallas, test us. Stop any employee and ask her how she is. I guarantee it, she'll be great. Our leaders in particular take this lesson to heart. Occasionally, people from outside our organization, and sometimes even new employees, challenge this response as insincere, even phony. But these cynics miss the essential point of what we take to be leadership. Emotional leadership is fundamental to leadership success. Leaders influence the emotional mindset of every individual within an organization. Speaking for myself, I am mindful that great cannot be insincere if it's going to work the way Mary Kay intended it to work. It must be values-driven, part of the ingrained culture of an organization. Thanks to Mary Kay, we have a purpose, and each of us believes he or she has a special duty to perform. We have elected to serve others and find great satisfaction in the giving. Mary Kay called it our go-give spirit. Our purpose or mission is to enrich women's lives. Obviously, you can't do this unless your mindset is based on seeing the glass as half full. But as Jim Underwood explains in the following pages, we believe that you also can't fulfill the Mary Kay mission unless you follow the golden rule. As to the Pink Cadillac in this book's title, yes, that's the best-known image of our company, and probably one of the most recognizable symbols in the history of marketing. And yes, it's a form of recognition for an individual who has done an outstanding job of distributing our products, which happen to be cosmetics. But this trophy on wheels is a symbol of something far greater. It is a symbol of a whole way of doing business, which we call the Mary Kay way. This book provides insights into a unique and phenomenally successful business. It is a business that grew out of, and is still founded on, a simple set of powerful principles. But let me start at the beginning. Mary Kay Ash, our founder, had few advantages when she was young. But one that she did have was her mother's constant encouragement. "You can do it," the mother told the daughter, and the lesson stuck. It was sorely tested when Mary Kay started her career in direct sales as a Stanley home parties dealer just after World War II. She learned very quickly that she could not stand up at a Stanley party and explain to her hostess and guests that because she wasn't feeling well that evening, they would have to excuse her substandard demonstration. As Mary Kay liked to say, "That dog won't hunt." She knew she had to be great, or most likely there would be no sales and no profits, and her young family might go hungry. After setting up her own company, she learned another lesson about the positive power of great. When those around her became more positive because of her attitude, they became more enthusiastic, and performance soared. She often said, "Act enthusiastic, and you'll be enthusiastic." She added, "Nothing great was ever accomplished without enthusiasm." Mary Kay knew that in each human being there is a purpose. In her words, God didn't have time to make a nobody, only a somebody. Many people
Sample complete. Ready to continue?